Welcome to the Balanced Flux podcast. I'm Tenny McLeod, and these are my takes on cultivating mental health, enhancing personal productivity, thereby living a balanced life. I hope that you'll be inspired to expand the quality of your life and in turn, empower others along the way. Expect new episodes on Sundays at 1 p.m. UTC on major podcast apps and platforms. And remember that you can always get more information on the website at balancedflux.com. So join me now and every week on this inspiring and fulfilling journey through the Balanced Flux podcast. Have you ever had a gut feeling about something, perhaps a hunch, that turned out to be right? That's the magic of unconscious competence, the state of knowing something without knowing how you know it. It's the natural wisdom that guides you through life, the unspoken knowledge that whispers in your ear. It can be found within the effortless grace of a dancer who seems to move spontaneously to the rhythm, the unforced charisma of a salesperson who smoothly builds impeccable rapport with their customers, or the innate empathy of a therapist who profoundly understands the needs of their clients. Now, this intuitive sense isn't particularly limited to specific professions. In fact, it's already evident in a parent who instinctively knows how to soothe their crying baby, a friend who offers just the right words of comfort, or even the feeling you get when you meet someone for the first time and somewhat instantly know whether or not you can trust them. It's the spark of creativity leading to a brilliant idea, the sudden clarity that solves a complex problem, or the ability to make split-second decisions in a crisis. Unconscious competence can often be described as a state of flow, where you're fully immersed in the present moment, your actions guided by an inner knowing. In this state, your skills and knowledge seem to operate seamlessly without conscious effort. This often occurs when a skill or talent has become second nature through life experiences, that it's performed almost instantaneously and automatically. It's important to note that unconscious competence is not necessarily the result of deliberate practice of a particular skill. It often stems from inborn talents or aptitudes honed through general life experiences. It's a form of culmination where knowledge and ability become so deeply embedded that they operate on autopilot. For example, consider the child prodigy who plays the piano flawlessly, or the natural athlete who excels at sports without formal training. While unconscious competence can be a source of strength and efficiency, it can also be a double-edged sword. Unaware of your competence, you may not fully appreciate or understand your abilities, leading to underestimating your potential or failing to recognize growth opportunities. However, by being in this state, you are able to trust your gut instincts and make decisions that feel right, even if you can't articulate the reasons behind them. This can often be seen in individuals who can swiftly assess a situation and make sound judgments based on their years of experience and accumulated knowledge. Bear in mind that unconscious competence can be incredibly empowering. It can boost self-esteem, increase confidence, and provide a sense of inner strength and resilience. By tapping into your intuitive wisdom and trusting your gut instincts, you can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and make decisions that are aligned with your values and goals. The question is, how can you even tell if you're functioning in a state of unconscious competence to begin with? One sign is a sense of effortlessness where certain tasks seem exceptionally easy and natural, almost as if you're performing them without even thinking. Another clue is experiencing a flow state, as mentioned earlier, where you lose track of time and become fully immersed in the activity, your mind and body working in perfect harmony. If you find yourself relying on your intuition to make decisions, that's another indication of unconscious competence at play. This instinctive decision-making can often lead to surprisingly accurate and effective outcomes. Additionally, a sense of conviction and self-assurance in your abilities can be a hallmark of this unique state. You trust your instincts and believe in your capacity to succeed, even without fully understanding the reasons behind your conviction, eventually achieving positive results. It's fundamentally your subconscious mind working behind the scenes, guiding you towards triumph. Now, as a general rule of thumb, try practicing mindfulness and self-awareness. Constantly pay close attention to your gut feelings and learn to trust your instincts. Notice if and when you enter a state of flow and what activities trigger it. By deliberately focusing on your thoughts, feelings, and actions, you can begin to identify patterns and recognize the underlying skills plus talents that can contribute to your attainment. This should help you get a better view of how and why you have unconscious competence in the first place. Subsequently, this awareness can then be used to purposefully practice and refine your abilities, leading to even greater mastery and achievement. And so, by embracing unconscious competence, you can unlock a hidden reservoir of knowledge and skill, allowing you to live a more intuitive, authentic, and fulfilling life. And that's a wrap for this week's episode of the Balanced Flux podcast. A new episode drops every Sunday at 1 p.m. UTC on major podcast apps and platforms. You can also listen to the podcast and extend your support through the website at balancedflux.com. This podcast is intended for informational and educational purposes only. Kindly seek the appropriate care and treatment from licensed professionals. Do join the community on social channels and send your messages there or via email. Either way, if this podcast sparks some form of inspiration, I'd be more than glad to hear from you. Thank you for sharing your time and mind space. Your presence and engagement truly make this journey even more fulfilling and rewarding. I'm Tenny McLeod, signing off for now, and until the next time, stay safe, best wishes, and keep striving to achieve your balanced flux.